I'm joined now on the phone by AKA Cyclone Jim Leonard, storm chaser. Jim, first of all, what did you think of Hurricane Francis? I heard you were out in your car in the middle of all this.
Yes, I was. It was probably about an average hurricane for us chasers. We saw probably gusts at around 100, maybe 110 up on Jupiter Island.
Was it tough? You know, the thing about this storm, it didn't pack the heavy punch that Hurricane Charlie did, but it was so widespread. And the big thing is the continuing battering, the storm surge, the flooding. Is that tough also as a hurricane chaser to get a handle on where it's hitting?
Well, as far as where it's hitting, a large storm like this was a much easier target. Where Hurricane Charlie a few weeks ago, it was such a small diameter eye wall. You know, the eye with that storm was like 5 miles across. This one was probably over 50 miles across when it made landfall. So it was a much easier and much slower. Charlie was moving 20. This one was moving 5. So there's no two storms exactly alike, as you can tell, just in the two storms that hit Florida in the last month.
Now, your mother's house, I understand, was also damaged. Tell us about that.
Yeah, there was possibly a tornado, you know, a small tornado. It was near the land last night around midnight in one of the pine trees up there. It's a very big pine forest area, and one of the trees fell on the roof and knocked into the kitchen area.
And Jim, you mentioned you've covered storms, for the last 3 decades. We have some video. I think this is video you actually shot. I want to show this now. When you were covering Hurricane Charlie. Again, you're in your car, right? Tell us about what that was like.
Yeah, that roof scene was taken in the island of Guam. I chased typhoons also. You know, during the 70s and 80s, you know, we were in a hurricane drought over here in the Atlantic region. Now, since '95, of course, you've noticed we've had quite a few storms. And during that period, I chased over in Guam. I still do go over there occasionally.
But this video, this is Charlie that we're looking at here?
No, this is Opal, Hurricane Opal in Fort Walton Beach, Florida. This is storm surge. This is actually the Gulf of Mexico on Highway 98.
And when was that?
That was in October 4th of 1995.
Wow, incredible video that we're looking at here. How did you get these pictures?
I just targeted that area and waited for the storm to come in. That was another fast mover. That was coming in at 20. This one you're seeing now is Hurricane Fran in Carolina Beach, North Carolina, the following year.
I covered that one. I remember that one well.
Yeah, and then now we're in Puerto Rico during Hurricane George, and that was quite a storm. That was rapidly intensifying at landfall, and I was able to get right in the eye wall of that. That's pretty hard to do on an island, to get the eye, because there's always a chance you can just miss it by a few miles.
As we're looking at these pictures, Jim, why do you do this? What's the fascination for you?
Well, I've always had an interest in severe storms. The higher the winds get, the more the adrenaline goes, and I've been like this since I was probably 8 years old. Native of South Florida, I went through Hurricane Donna. That's what really got me started. And since then, I've always wanted to chase hurricanes or be in a hurricane, and also witness large tornadoes in the plain states. And I actually run a tour group called Cyclone Tours. We take passengers and travel around the plains of Oklahoma through the Dakotas every May. And we got quite a crowd every year we do this.
I can imagine. You know, Jim, thank you so much for sharing your video with us. This is absolutely amazing, and I'm glad you're safe, and I'm glad your mom is also safe too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.